Hello friends, welcome if you are new to the channel. If you are back, well, you know the drill. Welcome back. Can you believe it? 12 months of Destash challenge. 12 months, I think is the longest I've stayed in a challenge. That's pretty good. But really right now, first thing first, the usual, we're going to check how many finishes have I done? Well, buckle up, buttercup, because there's not one, there's not two, no. There are 3 finishes this month. Yes, you've heard me well. I've said 3 finishes. What? So, the first one is this beauty, Saturn by Roy Train. I think I finished it pretty early in the month, something like maybe, I don't know, first weekend of August. So I don't know, is it considered cheating? Yeah, it's fine, we're used to it. She's so freaking pretty, just like Artemis. It was just a pure pleasure to work on with her. Oh my god, she's so pretty. I love her. There were a lot of dark colors, obviously a lot of purples and blues and all that, but still, I'm noticing here that the fingers look kind of weird. Are these fingers? Are these her fingers? Because if they are, they look kind of strange at this distance anyway, on camera but also on the screen and just looking at the painting. So where's her other hand? My apologies for the glare. Yeah, the other hand is always also looking a bit weird. Huh. You know, I hadn't paid attention to it, but it's okay. She's still gorgeous. So, yes, my first finish of October. Finish number 2 is my Chinese New Year mystery kit from the one with the diamond art. So that was around diamond. And honestly, it went by so quickly. I think I did it in like maybe a week. Believe it or not, if I hadn't thought about like continuing the paintings I have given myself for 2025, I was tempted to go back to Inspiration Peak. But then I was way too tempted to start the next one. So, well, I will probably get to Inspiration Peak probably by the end of the year. But yes, this is so freaking cute. I don't know why, when I first received it, I somehow thought that, I don't know, maybe there's a squirrel. I should have been smarter and be like, you know what, it's a Chinese New Year mystery kit. It's probably a Chinese New Year themed. Silly me. But yes, finish number 2 for October. Yay, me! And lastly, my apologies if you have followed a bit like my list of diamond paintings I want to do flip-flop A to Z. Yes, this is Samurai Girl. This is from Oraloa. My apologies, I'm trying to think of the artist, but I can't remember, so I'll add it on the screen. Here you go, easy peasy. So yes, this is my 3rd finish, and I have to say I absolutely loved working on that Oraloa kit. I'll obviously speak about it a bit more in my post review whenever that comes out, because I'm kind of behind with mine. But few points. All the 310 sections, etc. That was always the first thing that I would do in my sections, because it allowed me to section down the bigger sections. So for example here, if you take the armbands here, I could just like section with a 310 and then search every color by section, which means that I didn't have to come back and go back and forth with missed colors. There are some places where it was very confetti heavy. Yes, just here on that dragon, like this was like heavily confetti. So the sectioning was like blessing. Another thing that I absolutely adored with this one is that the squares squared perfectly. Even with some diamond art club diamond painting, sometimes it's kind of like not clicking perfectly, or I don't know, there's always like some small things. This one, I think 95% of the colors were perfectly snapping. So yes, I'm realizing how freaking sexy she is. Like, if I just look here, my apologies if you don't like this kind of image. Oops. I mean, you have some under boob, you have like the thong that is coming out, etc. Like, I love her. She's so freaking pretty and sexy. I love it. But yes, these are my 3 finishes, and absolutely, like I said, absolutely loved working on that Aura Loa ones. I might be tempted to look for more from the company. So, do I have any whips? Well, no. I finished this one on the 20th of August. And so what I have done since is that I've been kitting down my 4 boxes of kits that I have finished. So these ones, and somehow I still had Artemis kitted up. But yes, that's what I have done for the last 2-3 days, kitting down. It takes time. However, what comes next? My next whips. So as per my flip-flopping list, technically the next one is supposed to be Fish Spirit. And I have said before that for the drills and chills, I would do Familiar Magic. So what I have decided, I cannot be bothered to register for the event of Familiar Magic, of drills and chills. So I'm going to do Familiar Magic next. And then I will follow my list. So then it will be Red Moon, and then Fish Spirit, and then I'll do London View. So it's just like kind of like moved around. And because I have 4 kits left, and technically we have September, October, November, December. Indeed, I might do 1 kit per month. Who knows? I might do more. So hopefully I'll do more, and this way I will be able to go back to Inspiration Peak. So that's it. That's what is coming next. So September will probably be at least Familiar Magic, hopefully finished, and then so on and so forth. However, because it has been 12 freaking months of the Destash challenge, I wanted to share with you on the screen the different, all the diamond paintings that I have finished. However, because some of them have been gifted and etc., I'm not going to show you the diamond painting themselves or a picture of the finished diamond painting. I'm just going to show you the artwork that I grabbed from the websites. So stay with me for let's say, a look back on these 12 freaking months. In these 12 months of Destash challenge, I have finished 12 diamond paintings. Yes, the equivalent basically of 1 a month. When I had months where I had no finishes, which I'm impressed with myself. I was not expecting it. Though the first one, Realm of the Cats, was I think started in July 2024. So is it cheating? Let's say no. Let's just ignore that. Because it was finished on September 3rd, meaning like the 3rd day of my Destash challenge. It's fine. I still count it as part of it. The finish number 2 was my Mini Dazzles Exotic Flora. This one was finished whilst I was in the States. So I've considered it as finished like around the 7th of October, because that's the date of my friend's birthday. So that's it. Third one is Witch's Greenhouse, which was my Drills and Chills 2024 entry. And if I remember pretty well, I think this one went like quite quickly. Obviously, I had a week where I didn't diamond paint, but yeah, I think it took me maybe a little under a month to work on it, so not bad. Finish number 4, that's the mystery kit number 8 on the theme Fantasy Magic. If you remember from the post review, that was a bit of a slug, but you know, thinking about it, looking at it, I quite love it now. I'm not sure I would want to redo it, let's be honest, but it's still very, very pretty. Yay. Finish number 5 was Loneliest Night. This was my first diamond painting from Dreamer Designs, and just from memory, I remember struggling with, well, the squares not squaring, basically, not clicking, like, I don't know. I remember also the APs being so freaking stunning that, yummy. Finish number 6, Butterfly Scene, for which I still have, I think that from there, I still haven't done any post reviews Yes, you are allowed to shame me in the comments. Please do so. I am very late on my post reviews. But yes, butterfly scene, absolutely love it. I remember keeping the female character at the bottom for the very end because she was just so pretty. And looking at it, I still love it. It's just gorgeous. Finish number 7. So, sorry, I didn't say it, but butterfly scene was finished on the 14th of Feb, and the 7, Artemis, was finished on the 11th of April. Yeah, March was apparently a bit of a slump, but hey, Artemis, gorgeous, one of my first purchases from Diamond Art Club, and gosh, she's still so freaking pretty. I love her. Finish number 8, Yellow Leaves. It's a... Yeah, it was from Fallen Gems. This one was finished on the 30th of May, so very end of the month. How to say it? I think I would love to give another try to Fallen Gems, but probably once the Destash challenge is done. It's not in my priorities to give it another try. I did the mini kit. I did that square. Meh. So I think that obviously because at the time when I got them, because I think the mini was free. But yeah, when I got the Yellow Leaves and etc., I think that whatever words I'm looking for, it was more or less a brand new company. But obviously now it has been like a little over a year, so I would think that they have improved the quality of their kits and etc. And so I would like to give it another shot, but after the Destash challenge, you know. Anyway, next one. These are the ones done in the summer, and I think I'm pretty happy with myself. Away from It All, finished on the 7th of July. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I think I said it in my last Destash challenge. I am considering, maybe because I don't know if I will remember and have time and whatever, or if I risk getting their cousins jealous and whatnot, but I'm considering painting the borders black and maybe framing it so I can gift it for my niece at Christmas. Because she's an artist, so I feel like, that would be in her vibe, I guess. Do 12-year-olds have vibes already? I don't know. Then, well, the ones you have just seen, obviously, because these are my finishes from August. So there is Saturn, finished, like I said, I think, on the 3rd of August. So pretty early this month. I think when I did my last Destash challenge, I had barely anything left. Next, I have the Chinese New Year Mystery Kit, which was finished on the 6th of August. So in fact, you know what? When I said that, yeah, I think I've done it in a week. Apparently in 3 days? How? It's around. How on earth have I done this one in 3 days? And this is probably why I considered going back to Inspiration Peak. How? Anyway, my apologies. And then, last but not least, Samurai Girl, which was literally just finished on the 28th of August. I am so freaking proud of myself and happy to see all of these ones finished. It's 12 diamond painting in 12 months. That's not bad. And the 4, let's say, that I have left for 2025, I'm hoping to finish them before the end of 2025, which, who knows, maybe I will have the time and motivation to go back to Inspiration Peak and maybe work more on it and finish it. What? But yes, this is the update for the 12-year Destash challenge. One other thing that I wanted to add. One of the reasons why I didn't give myself any time frame to do all my Destash and etc. was because of my cross-stitch conversion. If you remember well, magical potions. Magic potions? I'm not even sure. I have 2 that have more or less the same title. It's kind of confusing. Anyway, as per one of my previous Destash challenge, I will try to update. I will try to put it at the top right corner, just if you want to have a look on like an update on what I have done, how far I have gone on my conversion. Not far. These are basically the numbers, the DMCs that I have been missing. And so by kitting down my first 2 kits, which were, let me think, Samurai Girl and Artemis, The highlighted ones are colors that I had in these kits, so that's why. I'm hoping to get even more colors in my next two kits, which are Away From It All and Saturn. So fingers crossed. But yes, I am hoping to fill this up, and hopefully I can work some more on it. I think I have like, what, so 70, I think I did the math here, I think something like 78 colors missing. Oops. So I'm thinking that if I have at least like a third of them, would be nice to do some more. But I just didn't want to unroll the gigantic cross-stitch conversion, you know, that is 2 meters long, to put down like 3 diamonds. It's kind of a killjoy. So yeah, so this is it. This is what I'm waiting for, really, to move forward on my cross-stitch conversion, to get a bit more colors available. So that's it. But yes, thank you very much for watching this Destash challenge video, this 12 months, I guess, anniversary somehow of this crazy thing. And let's be honest, I really want to buy more diamond paintings. I feel like I kind of need to refill it, though. I did the math, I have still 30 diamond paintings in my stash. So yes, I have a lot. But yes, thank you for watching, thank you for listening me rambling, and I will try to do all my delayed post reviews and etc. very soon. I promise. By the end of 2025. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Without further ado, thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!